Portugal is one of Europe's most visited old towns. Located on the western coast of the Iberian Peninsula, Portugal is one of Europe's most visited countries due to its idyllic climate, affordable travel costs, and exceptional attractions. The richness of Portugal's heyday when it used to rule a huge empire from Brazil to Macau in China is something you can definitely see in its architecture. Elegant and drenched in opulence, the buildings of Lisbon and Porto, especially in their respective old towns, certainly reflect the wealth of Portugal's imperial days. Here are the 13 best places to visit in Portugal. Do stay till the end, because number 1 on our list is truly breathtaking. Number 13 place is in Evora. If you are new here, subscribe for more travel videos. Don't miss upcoming travel videos. And comment down below where are you from. Watch this video. We try our best to reply many comments as possible. Let's begin. Number 1. Lisbon. Stretching along the banks of the Tagus River near the Atlantic Ocean, Portugal's capital and largest city winds its way up through 7 mountainous hills, echoing its warm weather, charming lanes, quaint shops, Gothic cathedrals, impressive bridges, and colorful neighborhoods create a destination. Traditional fado music. One of the oldest cities in the world, Lisbon's greatest appeal lies in its diverse neighborhoods, or bairros. The most popular of these districts is Belem, loved for its royal palaces, parks and historical monuments, and landmarks such as Jerónimo's Monastery, one of Portugal's most visited sites. The city's oldest district is Alfama, an old Moorish quarter with cobblestone streets, rustic architecture, St. George's Castle, and fado restaurants and bars. Number 2. Belem Tower. One of Portugal's most beloved historical monuments and a Lisbon icon, the Torre de Belém remains a symbol of the Age of Discovery and the expeditions of the 15th and 16th centuries. Completed in 1521 as a bastion to protect the entrance to the Tagus River, the tower is considered a masterpiece of military architecture. Designed by Francisco de Arruda in the Manueline style, the facade is of beautifully carved masonry and is depicted with nautical motifs such as the twisted rope and orb of arms. An impressive Renaissance loggia elevates the detour. The tower's cultural significance has been listed as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. Number 3. Convent of Christ. The charming riverside town of Tomar is dominated by a mighty fortress guarding the Convento do Cristo, one of Portugal's outstanding historical attractions. Founded in 1160 as the headquarters of the Order of the Knights Templar, the Convent of Christ is as awe-inspiring as it is mystical, its Masonic heritage both tangible and beguiling. At its center is the medieval Carola, the original Templar church, richly decorated with all the strange symbols associated with the Order of Christ. 16th-century magazines enchant the Manueline with its flourishes and tease visitors with their hidden spiral staircases. The convent's magnificent Manueline window, designed by master sculptor Diogo de Arruda, remains one of the most architecturally impressive features of any building in Portugal. Number 4. Oceanário de Lisboa. Portugal's most popular and family-friendly visitor attraction, the Lisbon Aquarium has been brilliantly conceived to highlight the world's diverse marine habitats. This is one of the best and largest aquariums in Europe and contains large fish and marine animals. 4 separate seas and landscapes recreate the ecosystems of the Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, and Antarctic Oceans. A large central tank, visible from different levels, is filled with sharks, rays, and many other finned wonders and men of the deep. The transparent plexiglass design surrounds the main tank in separate aquariums where small tropical species appear to swim alongside their larger cousins. Complementing this amazing scene are the outdoor landscapes where penguins, sea otters and other cute and cuddly birds and mammals live in carefree harmony. Number 5. Sintra National Palace. Located at the foot of the Sintra Mountains on the Lisbon coast, a day trip from Portugal's capital, Sintra offers a spectacular backdrop of lush hills sprinkled with beautiful villas, royal retreats, castles and palaces dating back to the 8th century. Admired by Romans, Moors and Portuguese royalty, Sintra's beauty even enchanted the famous poet Lord Byron to write about it in a private letter, describing it as the most beautiful village in the world. Walking the hills of Sintra takes effort, but the rewards are worth it. For those who don't want to walk, there are buses that stop near all the city's attractions, such as Pina Palace, a picturesque castle reminiscent of Germany's Neuschwanstein. Built in the mid-1800s and serving as a summer retreat for the Portuguese royal family, Pina's palace is surrounded by gardens containing exotic trees, plants, and flowers. In addition, the Regalera Palace and gardens offer impressive architecture and intriguing Masonic symbols. Also not to be missed are the impressive ancient ruins of a Moorish palace crowning the city's highest hill and the romantic Montserrat Palace with its subtropical gardens. For an interesting diversion, the Toy Museum has over 20,000 toys spanning history as far back as ancient Egypt. Number 6. Porto. World-renowned for its fine port wine production, Porto is a bustling city spread along the hills above the Douro River in northern Portugal, admired for its natural and architectural beauty. Well connected to other major cities in Portugal, Porto offers a good public transport system of buses, metro, and cable trains. At the heart of Porto is the charming pedestrian zone Ribeira, an atmospheric spot on the river buzzing with live music, cafes, restaurants, and street vendors. This popular tourist destination is dominated by the Ponte Dom Luís, a metallic, double-deck arch bridge that connects it to Vila Nova de Gaia, famous for its Porto wine cellars. Among Porto's many architectural treasures are beautiful old churches with elaborate interiors, works of art, and gardens such as the Church of St. Francis and Porto Cathedral. Other landmarks include palaces such as the Tower of Priests and the Palace of Stock Exchange with its remarkable Arab room. Number 7. Algarve. Sunny Mediterranean climate, beautiful beaches, beautiful cities, flower-covered mountains, historical sites, fantastic cuisine, and affordable cost are just some of the reasons that make Portugal one of the most popular tourist destinations. Located in the southernmost part of the country, the Algarve offers a feast for the eyes with its dramatic cliffs, tranquil landscapes of olive groves, traditional whitewashed villages, and summer resorts ranging from picturesque villas to wild, windswept beaches. The Algarve is home to bustling towns and quaint towns alike, offering the delights of cobbled streets, historic architecture, and beautiful old churches. Faro is the capital of the region, and Lagos is the area's hotspot for nightlife. Looped by orange groves, Silves is best known for its red sandstone castle, while Tavira is a beautiful town full of Renaissance monuments, bridges, and palaces. Number 8. Nazare. Located in the historic province of Extremadura, the small town of Nazare is set in a spectacular location, with rugged coastal cliffs and beautiful beaches all around. One of Portugal's most popular beach resorts, it's famous for the massive waves that hit the Atlantic coast. Due to the rough waves under the Sea of Nazare Canyon, the town has long attracted surfers to its shores. Record-breaking surfing is a popular pastime, and many people prefer to relax on its golden sands or take in its panoramic coastal views. Home to many charming cobbled lanes, the center of Nazare is full of fantastic seafood restaurants, small shops, and peaceful pensions. It has several chapels, churches, and museums for visitors to check out, as well as a beautiful funicular that takes you to the top of a nearby mountain. Nazare is packed in summer and is a popular place to celebrate both New Year's Eve and Carnival. Number 9. Madeira. Sporting the nickname the Floating Garden of the Atlantic, the island of Madeira is a lush oasis in the Atlantic Ocean between Portugal and North Africa, popular for its lush green landscapes, flower gardens, wine, and annual New Year's celebrations. Biggest fireworks display. One of the most beautiful tourist destinations in Europe, Madeira Island is the largest island in the Madeira archipelago, an independent region of Portugal. The island's natural beauty, year-round mild climate, and almost crime-free status attract tourists from all over the world. Madeira can be reached by plane, cruise ship, and ferry, and tourists can easily get around the island by bus and taxi. Madeira's main attraction is its wealth of lush landscapes, ranging from lush gardens, colorful parks, enchanting forests, and nature reserves to towering mountains and pebbly beaches lapped by blue ocean waves. Places to visit include the Orchid Garden and the Laura Silva Forest, home to the world's largest concentration of laurel. Other places not to be missed are the Levadas, an impressive system of canals and aqueducts that provide walkways that wind through picturesque scenery. Number 10. Azores. Located in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, the Azores archipelago is about 1,500 kilometers off the west coast of mainland Portugal. Of volcanic origin, its 9 islands boast breathtaking landscapes that offer incredible outdoor recreation opportunities. Strolling around the islands is a delight as the mountains overlook lush valleys and spectacular coastlines dotted with rugged cliffs, isolated towers, and pristine beaches. Among its most impressive sights are the towering Mount Pico, the archipelago's highest peak, and the picturesque crater lake of Lagoa do Fogo. Dolphin and whale watching, scuba diving, and sailing are popular pastimes as the waters around the Azores are teeming with life. While many people visit the archipelago for its stunning natural parks and marine reserves, it also has some lovely seaside towns and cities such as Ponta Delgada and Angra do Heroísmo. Number 11. Aveiro. Hugging the Atlantic coast of central Portugal, Aveiro is a bustling city often called the Venice of Portugal because of its picturesque setting of scenic canals linked by charming bridges and lined with colorful gondolas and speedboats. Historic sites, beautiful beaches, and delicious cuisine also make Aveiro an attractive tourist destination. The most enjoyable way to experience Aveiro is on foot, but there are also boats for tours and a free-to-use bicycle system. Aveiro's many must-see gems include Aveiro Cathedral, São Gonçalves Chapel, and Convento de Jesus. All these offer beautiful architecture and artwork. Forum Aveiro is a shopping complex with a wide range of shops, restaurants, and a cinema. Markets like the Fish Market and the Central Market are great places to find fresh fish, meat, produce, and handicrafts perfect for souvenirs. Number 12. Obidos. Located on a hilltop in central western Portugal, Obidos is surrounded by an ancient fortress wall. In the 8th century, the Moors established a fortress on the hilltop. It was acquired from the Moors by Afonso Henriques, the first king of Portugal, in 1148 and modified in the 14th century. Apart from the wall, the magnificent medieval castle and the historic center of Obidos are the main attractions of the city and are easily accessible. A labyrinth of narrow, cobbled streets lead visitors past bustling squares, restaurants, quaint shops, markets selling local handicrafts, and whitewashed houses decorated with colorful flowers. Beautiful old churches like Santa Maria and St. Peter with their hand-painted tiles, ceilings, and walls delight the eye. The palace with its commanding house, grand gates, towers, and battlements is now a luxury hotel, but is a wonder to behold. Number 13. Evora. Evora may be a small town in the Alentejo Plain region of southern Portugal, but it has a big tourist attraction. With a history dating back more than 2,000 years, Evora was once a thriving city under Roman rule. Today, Evora is the capital of the Alentejo region, with a well-preserved old city sheltering more than 4,000 historical structures, including ancient Roman walls and temples. All of Evora's main attractions are within walking distance of each other, making the city easy to explore on foot. A horse-drawn carriage ride, which can be found near the 13th century Cathedral of Evora, one of Portugal's most important Gothic structures, is a truly delightful way to see Evora. Other must-see historical sites include Geraldo Square with its Renaissance fountain, the University of Evora, an eccentric chapel decorated with real human bones, and the ruins of an ancient Roman temple.